Welcome back to Chaos Corner. It's your old buddy, the GOC. Yeah, that's me. And we are live to tape from Chaos Corner in the executive lounge. Well, it's not executive, it's just a lounge. Thanks for being here. It's been one hell of a night. We're getting ready for the main event, which is the Young Bucks and FTR, who just came out of an unbelievable matchup with them boys, the Briscoes. It's 9:33 Eastern Standard Time, so by the time they get into the ring, what do you think it'll be? 9:35, 9:37, 38 before it starts. So they're giving them a solid 20 minutes for this main event, so it ought to be a banger. We're at commercial now. Let me give you the quick results. Samoa Joe made his AEW appearance over Max Caster. Go back and check out the earlier episodes. Max Caster's rap was second to none. He's really stepped up his game. It was an Owen Hart qualifier. Samoa Joe obviously went over. The Hardys in a tables match over the Butcher and the Blade, and you just know that it was insane. It was pure chaos, and pun intended. We also had Adam Cole Bebe over Christian Cage. Where do we go from here? I've been singing that song all night in all these segments. It's been a wild night here at Chaos Corner. A Red Bull, coffee, snacks, finger sandwiches, hors d'oeuvres. I was even dancing before. So yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep. My granddaughter was here all day. She's going to be here all day tomorrow. What a night we had. We were... I had the race cars. We were playing those pop games with the ping pong balls where you're holding like a lacrosse stick, pop, and it pops up in the air, right? And you catch it. I think I did like 5 or 6 in a row. My granddaughter might have did more than me. And then, of course, I did it with my son-in-law. I don't want to be too personal here. But thanks for being here. This is what you get. Unique, unscripted, raw, unedited. It doesn't matter who's watching. I don't really care. But follow me on all social media platforms. Thanks for being here. Chaos Corner. Now, FTR and the Young Bucks. Again, I'm not a huge Young Bucks fan. I respect them. They're great. They're good workers. They've done a lot in this business. They're legends. But again, for me, like I've talked about with Hangman Page, Adam Cole, just giving you the good, the bad, the ugly, my opinion. You don't like it, change the channel. They don't move the needle for me. It doesn't mean I don't respect them, or I don't think they're great, or they're good athletes, or they contribute a lot to the industry, no matter who it is I talk about. Certain guys move the needle for me, certain guys don't. I'm a big FTR fan. I'm a big Dem Boys fan. So there's a lot of tag team competition here in AEW, not the WWE has no tag teams. A lot of other groups, whether it be the NWA or Impact or New Japan or MLW, they seem to have more tag teams than the WWE does. The Young Bucks in the black and teal. Who's the guy wears the face mask and sprays everything, the face mask? And now here's the top guys. No more Tully Blanchard. Blanchard is gone and has the new Samoan and Tongan with them. I forgot their names. It's Toa and Khan, I think. Tully Blanchard, they showed up at Ring of Honor in the Ring of Honor a super card they had this past weekend where Harwood and Wheeler defeated them boys, and all the bullshit about them boys because they made comments, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, whether you agree with it, don't agree with it. Really, it's their own personal opinion, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. Who the fuck are you to judge? There's only one man to judge, the big man upstairs, and I shouldn't have cussed because Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, is coming back. Don't be caught dead without him. I'm just telling you the truth. So, before you start judging people like that, you don't have to agree or disagree. Let people be who they are. There's a lot of things I don't like, and it is what it is, man. It's part of life. So, the FTR is the Ring of Honor and the AAA. No me joda maricón, muévete con el bendo. They are the... there's Bobby Cruz, the Ring of Honor ring announcer. Long time, great guy. He's got a hell of a lockup, too. A hell of a collar and elbow. Ring of Honor and AAA. And I was saying, no me joda maricón, muévete bendejo. No offense. Let's listen to Bobby Cruz for a second. A legend in his business. Ring of Honor. Cucamonga. Bobby Cruz is a legend, great, fantastic, but he's no Justin Roberts. The combined, 330-something pounds? What is that? Let me be quiet. They looking pretty good. Traditional. Do you like him better as face or heels? And they got jackets on. I like them. It says Living Legend. FTR, Harwood, and Wheeler. And how many times on the past episodes do I get Harwood and Wheeler mixed up? And that's why Bully's compliment to me, which I consider a compliment, is apropos all the time. Because give me 7 spots, I'll fuck up 6 of them. At least I'm honest about it. Over my 50 years as a fan and 3 decades as a manager, what the fuck? You don't get anything anymore. And I know I've been cussing a lot. I get it. Cut me some slack, man. There's the bell. Young Bucks, FTR, the main event. 9:39. I said 9:37, 9:38. I was a minute or 2 off that. But it's the story of my life. It's okay, man. But I'll be ready when it counts. Remember that. Here we go. So they have left them a solid 20 minutes here for this match. So, and we're already 6 minutes in. So we're having issues tonight with YouTube and stuff like that uploading. I don't know what the deal is or what the problem is. But the crowd is insane in Boston at BU. Not the typical arena. Yeah, a lot of issues with YouTube and uploading and downloading, whatever it is you want to call it, different videos, streaming. FTR and the Young Bucks, I expect this to be a great match, a solid match for sure, but will it live up to FTR and the Briscoes? I'll be interested to hear the IWC community's thoughts on that, whether it be the PWZ podcast, whether it be JD from New York and Off the Script, whether it be the Chi-Town Smark, whether it be Don Tony, whether it be Joe Cronin. I listened to a variety, whether it be Jim Cornette, who I listened to probably the most out of anybody in JD. I like, you got to have different views. I listened to Arn Anderson. Again, a good match. You could hear the crowd at BU. FTR, to open up here, are dominating the Young Bucks. Again, 330-something pounds apiece. I was saying before, again, I told you my mind comes back. I have amnesia and deja vu at the same time. I think I've forgotten this before. A one-man show. Nobody else. So FTR, and you got 330 pounds. That's what I was saying. So you, again, like I said, you get it. And FTR is obviously taking over and dominating here to begin with. And again, will this match, listen up, I was talking to the different community guys and people I listen to, will they, when they review this, will it live up? And Harwood gives the finger to the Young Bucks. I don't know which one it was. Good match. Now, pro wrestling is an unbelievable distraction in this world and today, and what's going on with wars and rumors of wars and biblical prophecy that people talk about, and being right with the Lord, and just different natural disasters and the different things that are happening with the earth. And people talk about Planet X, and we know the real things that are happening, inflation and food chain supplies and just supply chain in general. And who knows what's coming. We're living in crazy times, but if you have faith and not fear, you're living in the best time that you could possibly live in, if you think about it. And hopefully this will be documented on YouTube someday and be here forever. And at 9 minutes in, at 9:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday night here in April, we'll look back and understand that what the GOC Big Daddy is all about, and who Rick is as well, and the morals, the ethics, and what I try to bring here, and the saneness. And a lot of people, again, I talk about all the famous people in the past and the different things that I've done. If you're watching these segments, and if not, this is all documented. So somebody around we go, Do-si-do, Young Bucks and FTR outside the ring. Now they're back in the ring, facing each other, heads up here in Beantown. A stone's throw away from Chaos Corner, which to the south is Titan Towers, and to the north is Beantown. Yeah, it's a weird place to live in the greater tri-state New area, the northeast New England. So, FTR, again, in my opinion, just dominating the Young Bucks. Again, will it live up to the other matches? Again, to live in this area, it's got a lot of advantages. It's got some disadvantages too. The boy is back, and now it's a hockey fight that's broken out here in the middle of the ring. The crowd's insane. The Chaos Corner live to tape. Thanks for being here. It's the main event. Come on up, boy. Come on. I know you want to get on camera. He can't help himself, guys. Come on up. He is my protection, and if you've seen him and you see what he does to stuff, I've trained him like a dog as we watch FTR and the Young Bucks here in the main event at AEW Dynamite Watch Along. Live to tape. Nobody else does this. He fetches. We got him ringing a bell. He plays with a basketball, football. You've never seen anything quite like the vocalness, the talk. Oh, super kick, and he misses. And look at Harwood's both the FTR right now has the sharpshooters on the Young Bucks in the middle of the ring, whatever you want to call them, half crab, sharpshooters. I don't care what you call it, but nice spot. I'm not trying to be Matt Riddle or Randy Orton. It's the boy. You should see the fangs. All right, let me get back to the live to tape watch along. Come on if you want. Look, he's biting a wooden and marble top. Double insecurities by the Young Bucks on FTR. Ooh, cannonball senton Young Bucks, and again playing to them. Crowd, why? They're doing this. This is exactly what the Young Bucks are doing right now. That's how you lose. That's how you don't win titles. I say it in every video, every segment, and we have about 7 or 8 of them tonight. Can't upload them to YouTube. And this is going to be the longest segment of them all. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. It's been a heck of a night. It's been a solid night. Again, I may have overplayed tonight. I said in the opening segment or the video that I put up this afternoon, it was about 5 minutes here on Wednesday, live to tape in 2022. I said it was going to be a big night in Beantown. And I said it in the opening monologue, which was about 20 minutes that led in the first match of Adam Cole and Christian Cage. And a lot of people, man, what do you see Cage for, Brian Cage? And fuck off, man. Well, I don't mean that, but I don't mean that. I'm repenting, and I mean that. So that first segment was long, but I can't get it up. So we'll see what happens tonight. Try to get this up tonight. That's the whole concept of the live to tape. Still in the main event, Young Bucks and FTR. It's been a solid bout. I don't want any copyrights. That's why you hear me rambling on and you get my perspective. If you like my personality, you watch. If you don't, well, then you don't. Again, the Young Bucks playing the part. It's not a good look coming from a guy that's been over 3 decades and consulted with everyone from Jim Cornette to Gary Hart to Captain Lou Albano to Bill Alfonso. I mean, there's so many different guys that to the late great Tony Rumble as well. And there's so many different guys that I've consulted with as far as managers. And being able to pick the brains of certain guys that have been in this business that are legends. And there's a whole bunch that I'm missing. I know that. I don't want to continue to name drop. Go back and look at the videos. And you know, here we are now. Where are we? At 9:46 Eastern Standard Time. We're at another commercial. Granted, it's picture-in-picture, but again, it's the main event. And I've done a lot of these reviews. Go back and look on the channel. Especially, listen, I've been very solid and working hard at this the last year and a half, especially the last year. If you go back and look, I run down the programs, and I didn't do it live to tape. I just did I guess it was still live to tape. You guys get it. I did the review and preview shows, which I've been doing here for quite a while. There's hundreds of them. And I used to break down the segments, what they meant, how many times they did it, and I used to make note of it. Not too many other people did that. But the only people that really research things is WrestleNomics. I mean, a lot of you guys aren't doing your research, and I know, I get it. I get names wrong. I do different things. We're still a commercial here in the main event of the Young Bucks and FTR. So that's why I'm rambling here, because I don't want copyrights, and I don't want dead air and bullshit commercials. It's not why you guys are here. But I take note of the commercials, and this is... a 2-hour show, and I do it in segments, but there are 2 hours on WTBS, and I'll bet you there's at least, picture in pictures, there's at least a half dozen, and then they have the regular full commercials with no picture in picture. There's 3 of those. So let's break it down for the 2 hours if you want to do quarter hours or whatever it is. That's a total of that's a lot. Am I wrong here? Oh boy, you take up half of the lounge here on this couch. Can you go on the other one, boy? The hassock? Or how about the couch? No? All right, stay here with me. Like a lion. He's like a lion. See, this is what you don't know about the GOC. If you see me out there in the public, that's why this is the connection of the guy that you see in those videos that you want to have known since what? I've been around this business since 82, 83, when I had Samu and Tonga, little Sam at my house in Shelton. Or my debut, the brief stint at the Quest. And I guess it had to be 83 or 84. I got to really think about the date, although I remember a lot. I've had it down pat, but sometimes I'll forget now. Debut in 91, 92, and still relevant in 2022 at my home in Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Some of the greatest things at the end of my career. My last appearances physically in the ring were probably 05. I believe it was 05. Had a chance to work from every group, from Paradise Alley to the NWA to USA Pro to NW, all the territories from the NW, talking early 90s into the 2000s, Northeast, Ring of Honor. I mean, it doesn't get much better. The NAWA, World Wrestling Zone, AWA Superstars, a lot of stints with Assault, Acid, CCW, CPW. Let me shut up. Back here live to tape, AEWDynamite from Beantown. It's the main event is the Young Bucks double super kick on hardwood. That's for you, Talking Tommy. We're coming up on 17 minutes in on this segment. It's been a solid match. Again, the Young Bucks FTR. This is for the AAA and Ring of Honor tag team titles. Bobby Cruz was the announcer. Again, with a lock, collar, and elbow. And the boys here too. As I'm repeating, you guys haven't left because I've been on the same stream. This could be one of my longer streams. The first year I was on here, especially the first 6-8 months, the first year, double super kick once again by the Young Bucks, but they missed. Here's Wheeler, springboard, big European uppercut by Wheeler on Jackson. He's got to tag Harwood. Listen to the crowd. Say what you want about the product. The fans are eating this up. Harwood cleaning house on the Young Bucks. Again, the referees are worthless. Nice snap suplex by Harwood on both Jacksons. Wheeler's outside. Big clothesline over the top rope goes Nick. Chops in the corner. Big European uppercut. Harwood is laying the wood. I live right up the street. There's a place, it's a funny name for a street. It's called Summerwood. Oh, small schoolboy by Harwood. Inside cradle. Okay, Excalibur. Okay. He does make great calls. I don't know a lot of these moves. They're regular moves, but they put their version on it now, and they changed them all. Good match, solid match. Not as good as what I'm reading and hearing about some of the other main events that FTR has been in. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't see the whole Briscoes FTR match yet. I'm a little behind. I'm tomato trying to play catch up. I know that's so corny you could butter it. I get it. See you around like a donut. I understand. Oh, big DD. No, not big pile driver by Harwood. Only a 2 count. How do you kick out of that pile driver? I almost said DDT. I've done that before. The pile driver that Harwood just put on Jackson will rival Jerry Lawler, the reverse Undertaker, Tombstone. I mean, it was tremendous. And he kicks out. This is what I get. This is what the generation, the demographic loves, that 18 to 32, especially 25 to 34, whatever. It doesn't sell, it doesn't work for me no matter how great I like the athletes and the product, and I'm still doing it here at my age. Oh, old man brand, over 50 demographic. All 4 guys are in the ring. on the ring apron. And again, Wheeler with a nice drop of Jackson on the apron. Now it looks like a Matt Jackson cut off by Harwood inside the ring. On the top rope, on the turnbuckle. I got it right. Matt Jackson and Harwood now are on the top rope, top turnbuckle, and they're going for the double team maneuver. Superplex, bang by Harwood. Wait, and Nick, when it comes out of nowhere, gets on the top of rope springboard, Hurricane Rana, Frankensteiner, whatever you want to call it, off the top rope on Wheeler, and listen to the crowd. That was entertaining. That's the pop, and that's why this product is going over right now, and it's not really, though, as far as ratings and money, WWE, but this is why it's a hot product, and it's a much-needed, viable alternative. We're over 20 minutes on this segment, but it's entertaining, and that's what people want. They're not really worried about a lot of the ring psychology. Big knees by Jackson in the corner on Wheeler, going for the Bulldog. Bulldog dropkick combo by the YBs, or the Young Bucks. As Cornette says, the Hardly Boys. Again, the leg slaps. There's no need when you have the kick. Springboard, front face buster by Nick Jackson. Again, somersault outside or off the ring apron. Incredible maneuvers. You can't take that away from him. But then Harwood with a nice suplex outside. I mean, I can't even call all the action. Here's a backslide by Wheeler. Oh, but he goes into a reverse face buster. Here's the cover. Only a 2 count. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I don't like about the current product. And I'm still going to watch it. I'll watch it till the day I die. And who knows when that'll be. But do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, I just don't get it. I don't think Paul Stanley's been on once tonight. Has he? It's an old shirt. Paul. Again, the FTR Young Bucks main event. Ring of Honor, AAA titles on the line, I believe. Ooh, a kick to the cojones by Nick Jackson on Wheeler. That's my nutcracker. This could be it. Again, all the guys are in the ring. The big rig. And here's the pin. They hit it on Wheeler. Again, these huge finishers, these huge devastating maneuvers, these maneuvers that'll crush the normal man. And I get pro wrestlers aren't playing the normal athlete, the normal man, but even in the business, in the industry, for the physicality, do you understand why this shit drives me crazy? Listen, I get it. I'm in rare form tonight. I understand. Blame it on being tired. Red Bull, coffee. Beautiful double team maneuver by the Young Bucks here. On Wheeler. Here's the cover. Here's the pin. A series of maneuvers by the Young Bucks that are outstanding, but this is what you get. This is what they were known for. This is what AEW was built on. This is why they're EVPs, and this is why the fans like the Young Bucks. Again, I respect them. I like their stuff. It's exciting to watch. Several false finishes back and forth here, live to tape on Chaos Corner. But they don't move the needle for me. FTR does. It's style. It's persona. I get it. Don't get me wrong about what I'm saying about the Bucks. In the Bucks now, again, you want the titles, but you're pandering. You're grabbing the titles now, the Young Bucks, and you're fighting over them now, or with Harwood and Nick Jackson. Here's the roll-up by Wheeler. Almost a 3 count out of nowhere on Nick Jackson. And again, Matt Jackson uses the belt, and here's a roll-up by Nick. I think it's Nick. Pulls the tights, and Harwood breaks it up. 9:56 Eastern Standard Time here at Chaos Corner. AEWDynamite. It's been an entertaining match. Can't say anything else. They're trying to tell the story. Double super kick on Harwood by the Bucks. The boy's still right here. He's sleeping. Can you believe it? How could you sleep during the main event of AEW in 2022? I don't know how you can. You heard JR, championships on the line. Not only do you get JR and Shivani like we did back in the 80s and 90s, you get them with the GOC. Now the Young Bucks are double teaming Wheeler. He ate the double knees. Here's the cover. Foot on the ropes. Wait, they rang the bell. The foot won the ropes. The Jacksons didn't win. What the hell's going on here? The ref saying, no, you didn't win. It's obvious. The foot was on the ropes. Listen to the crowd. Good story angle, though. I'll give him for telling the story. We'll get it right here. Here's the replay. Double knees on Wheeler. Here's the pin. Right leg on the ropes, man. Out of bounds, good old JR says. 9:58 here, still. Listen to the crowd. This is what AEW is the difference maker right now in this industry, in this business. Still double teaming by the Bucks here on Wheeler. But Harwood catches Nick Jackson midair. And Wheeler has a tombstone or a pile driver on Nick. Who's the one with the black hair and with the light hair? Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, Michael Jackson, Freddie Jackson. It doesn't matter. Here and now there's a tag. Wheeler and Harwood are double teaming now at the end of the match. Listen to the crowd. Double team right now by FTR on Jackson. And he spits in their face. And now they give him the double knee to the jib. And they kiss him. Really? This is the shit I don't like. And then the double jawbreaker by FTR. Here's the cover. Here's the pin. And there it is. Put it in the books. FTR retains the titles over the Young Bucks. Right call. But the kiss? Why does that have to be in there? Trying to be smart, clever, pandering to this fucking audience. And I love everybody. I love you. I had a lot of money in the tip jar tonight for the cussing. I don't have to cuss. I'm more professional. But I get carried away. Listen, I still have this. They retained the 2 titles. The double kiss by FTR. Really? What is this, man? It's 9:50 time, Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys had a good time here live today. Chaos Corner. We'll be back with retro reviews. We'll be here on Wednesdays. I put out a lot of content. I'm on here 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. Don't forget, coming up too, AEW Rampage on Friday. Wheeler Yuta, Moxley, Danielson. I said Uda. It's been a good night. FTR over the Young Bucks. Chaos Corner. Don't you dare miss it. I'm going to go watch the IWC and see what everybody else has to say. Because nobody does it like me. And like JR just said, so long, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'll say that to say this. If that gets old, I get it. Because I tell it like it is.